Yo, what's up guys, it's Vader and I'm back with a very special video for you guys today. And this video wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for my good friend Pokemaster. He actually went and gave me this figure for basically nothing and just told me to review it. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I just want to give a massive shout out to him before I actually do the rest of the video. Lewis, if you're going to be watching this, thanks so much for gifting me this. It's a really good piece and I hope you enjoy the review as everybody else does. So like I do in most of these videos, I'm going to take a look at the box, but I'm not going to like go in depth with it because it's like a kind of like a Hot Toys box, but obviously this is a Sideshow box. So this is like the front slip of it, and as you turn around, it's a really big box as well. As you turn it around, you get like another picture here of Grievous with without the cape on. There's stuff up the top, General Grievous. Then you get the Disney logo down there. To take off that clamshell, you basically get this part here, which shows like a prototype image. Keep these parts in mind, by the way guys, because on Lewis's one, they're not there. And he did tell me that they weren't actually there. So basically once you get that there, you take that out, and that's basically where he would be. And then you take that off, and then you're greeted with a clamshell that's got the rest of his accessories in it. But I'm not going to really do that because I just want to focus my attention on the actual figure itself. So yeah, this is basically going to be a kind of review on like mostly the accessories and obviously the detail on the actual figure itself. But you do get quite a lot of accessories, as I'm showing right now. You get the Magna staff, which is something that the Magna guards use. It's really nicely detailed, has a nice weight to it as well. And then you have these parts here for you to basically interchange in. You have them like with the 4 arms. I personally don't want to go over that because they're really fragile. Most of the reviews that I've seen actually do have these posed in, but I'm not going to be doing that. I just want to keep them kind of like this, with like the 2 arms like that with the lightsabers, and then you get another one. And these are really fragile, and they're really loose as well. I don't know why Sideshow didn't make them like die cast or something. And this is really cool as well. A bit oversized, but whatever. And the cool thing about the lightsabers is that they're actually magnetic, so they can actually stick together, which is cool. And some of them are actually really cool and detailed, which I do like. And I really like the tone of the blue and the green sabers, and some nice hilt designs. I've actually got one of these missing, but the one that's missing is basically on him right now, that it's holding the lightsaber. And if I can get that out, it's a really cool design. It looks more like something you would see a Sith use, but it's a really cool design for a lightsaber. And then that just basically slots in his little magnetic hand there. So yeah, basically one thing as well that I will say about this figure, he's really hard to stand because he stands like, he's basically taller than a Predator, a Hot Toys Predator. I mean, to give you an example, this is him basically just like hunched, as you obviously saw him in the film, but he's actually taller. If you like stand him right up, I'd say he's like 16 inches or so, maybe even more. yeah, there's a big figure. I really do like the cape on him. The cape feels nice and it's got a nice weight to it as well. And the arms as well are really nicely detailed as well. You've got like a nice little heads, you've got like a nice detail in there on the eyes as well. And obviously that part that goes over his mouth area is missing, 2 parts there, which sucks. But I really do like the eyes on this guy, they actually do pop. I was actually thinking of giving them a little varnish so that it makes them like more glossy looking, but these will do fine for me for now. So yeah, basically not a bad figure at all. My only concerns with this figure is like posing him and like try to like get him a stand, because I'm not really a fan of the overall stand that he's got, and the joints on the wrist pegs are they're very loose and they're very fragile, and the cape as well. I really do like the cape on this one. Like I mentioned, the cape feels very thick and it drapes quite well on him, and obviously it has the little design at the back of it in the pockets where obviously you can put the lightsabers in, which is really cool. But I wish they instead of like giving like a groin grabber, it was like one of more of the like the twist ones that twist round. I would have preferred that, and the feet are really good as well for like holding them, I guess. But just be careful, because when you're obviously having them like stood up, it could potentially like fall over. So just be wary of that. And there's that design, looks really really sick. And it's the same kind of design as it is on the actual base. And this is basically him standing up. Yeah, I'd say standing up, he stands like about 16.5 inches, which is probably like the biggest figure I have in my collection now. It used to be one of the, it used to be my Sideshow Darth Vader that I used to have, well, sorry, that I still have, but now it's this guy. And if you notice as well, on the actual part of his face, he doesn't have the little microphone pieces, which I mentioned previously, which I don't know why, but because I'd messaged my friend Lewis about it, and he said that he never got any in the box. So I think what's happened is that they probably fell out or something, which is a shame. But I never even noticed that you actually did have them, and this is a little feature that you get with this specific release, was you had like 2 face plates that you can put on them. If you got the exclusive, it was more of a battle damaged look from. And I forgot to mention as well that this is the Clone Wars version. This is like the second version. The first release that they done, I think, was from like Revenge of the Sith, but the Clone Wars version's basically the same figure. I don't even think they actually like tried to fix anything with it, but it does hold the gun really well, and there's the little pockets there that you can put the lightsabers in, which is a really cool touch. And I like the fact that the lightsabers are magnetic, and it has them on both sides. But be careful when you're actually putting the actual arms, not the actual arms, sorry, the actual fingers into the guns and the lightsabers, because the fingers are articulated, but not to the standards of like Hot Toys quality, where they're like individually articulated. Like it's like only the fingers move, but they don't move like Hot Toys fingers, which I thought they would, but they don't move like those. So here we have him holding the Magna Staff, which is really cool. I never actually thought that he could actually hold it, but he holds it pretty well. And I was watching a review on this before I did mine. Someone was talking about the joints were a lot looser on his than they are on this. So I don't know how it is that they just couldn't like make the joints a little bit more thicker. I think what they should have done with this guy is made it die cast, or some parts of it die cast. But it does have a really good shelf presence to it as well, which I like, especially with the cape on him. But with the 4 arms, I'm just going to leave him at 2 because it's too finicky. Too much effort. I'm just scared in case like one of them ends up like breaking or something, because the other arms are really, really fragile. Same with like the actual like the legs as well. They're quite fragile, but they've got ratchet joints in them as well, so that's pretty good. But before I wrap up this video, here's a little size comparison between my Darkseid Anakin and my Wolf Predator. As you can see, he towers over the Wolf Predator, because like I mentioned, he's like, right now he's like about 15 inches. But if I stand Anakin next to him, like, you can tell how tall he is. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I hope you have enjoyed it and found it interesting. And before I end it, I just want to give a massive shout out to my good buddy Lewis for actually sending me this figure to review. It's an awesome piece, and I'm really thankful and grateful that you actually sent me out, mate. And his YouTube channel is Pokemaster9. Is it 911? Basically 9,111. That's basically his YouTube channel. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers, guys. Thanks.